Well, here we are in the fourth week, the final days of Advent, and looking to see, hopefully, we have prepared for this. But in this year of COVID or coronavirus, I think that there's, in a special way, we can kind of identify with King David from the first reading. King David says, you know what, I got plans. I got big plans. I got good plans. I'm going to build a temple of God, a temple for the Ark of the Covenant, because I want to show my thanks. I want to show my reverence. These are good things. I want to do these good things. And then God says to David, through Nathan the prophet, he says, you know what? Not going to happen. Not now anyway. Your son Solomon, he'll take care of building the temple. But your plans, that's not the way it's going to be. I think, in a way, that feels the same for us, certainly for me. Plans? Yeah, not this year. How frustrating is that? Frustrating for all of us. Let's look, though, at what God is really saying to David. First, he looks at him and says, you are going to build me a house, creator of the universe, creator of all there is? What are you thinking? He says, you're missing the point. I didn't come to be in a palace or in some special place. I came to be in you, in you. And I have been with you this whole time. He's looking at David and saying, you know, all those battles that you fought, I was there. Those shepherding my flocks, I am there. As a matter of fact, your greatest accomplishment hasn't even occurred yet. It's going to come through one of your descendants. I am with you, I have been with you, and I will be with him. As a matter of fact, I will be him. Jesus descended through the line of David. So David, it's not about what you want to create from the outside or what you planned to create. What I want is coming from within you. And I am there. Get that place ready. Get that place inside you that I'm going to come to. Get that place prepared. Because I imagine David was probably pretty disappointed that his plans, I have plans to show this is about reverence and thanks, and now those plans are taken away from me. How many of us are feeling that this year? I wanted a party. I wanted a celebration. And you know, I wanted, as happened in Thanksgiving in my own family, I wanted to have my Mother Day, but not on a TV screen, on a computer screen. Maybe even for some of us, I wanted to be at Mass, and for some, that's still not possible. Talk about disappointment. Talk about frustration. We take that frustration, and you know what? This was put on top of frustration with wearing masks for so long. Enough. But we gotta. Frustration with so many restrictions, even in church, but we gotta. Frustration with a blistering political campaign that seemed from both sides. I'm not picking a side, but from both sides. The goal was getting people angry. Not so much for them to be angry with him. Frustration, disappointment, anger. And then we hear God saying to David what he says to us. Listen, I didn't come to be at a party. I didn't come to be at a celebration. I didn't even come simply for Mass. This is the most important thing we can do. But I came for you. He comes for us. See, then we see all of this going on in David. We see all of this going on in us. And then in the gospel, we turn our gaze to Mary. You know, you can never go wrong looking to Mary. Never go wrong. Mary, she had plans for her life too. Mary was engaged, probably planning her whole life with Joseph. You know, she's planning for the party, she's planning. Suddenly, she gets a visit from Gabriel with a message from God. Hey, Mary, you got plans? Even good plans? Well, I'm here to tell you that God has other plans for you, plans you couldn't have been imagining. So all those wedding plans and celebrations, Mary, that type of husband-wife relationship that you are imagining, yeah, well, it's not going to happen that way. And then after Mary shows her confusion, does she show disappointment? No. Does Mary show frustration? No. Does Mary start to get angry? No. Behold, I'm the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done to me according to your word. Mary, through this, starts anticipating her fulfillment. She was feeling joy at knowing that somehow I am involved in God's plans. Wow! I'm involved even if I don't understand how. God knows me, and he's got me involved in his plan. This isn't what I expected, because she couldn't have understood the plan. Nobody can understand that plan, God coming through a human being. But she could understand those first words, Mary, you have found favor with God. Mary wasn't able to do what she expected to do, so she did what she could do. Gabriel, did you say Elizabeth is pregnant? Well, I'm on my way. So much for planning celebrations and parties. Now I'm going to go help with cooking and cleaning. I thought I knew what was going to make me happy, but I do know what is needed. And that being of service gets me fulfilled. Then I will be happy. We know that in that service, as soon as Mary arrives at Elizabeth's place, and Elizabeth recognized her as the mother of my Lord just showed up. John the Baptist leaps in Elizabeth's womb because he recognizes Jesus within her. Mary's getting fulfilled. This was the plan. This was a plan bigger than what you thought. That's what we need to do. Instead of stomping our feet and being frustrated, how come my things can't happen? We hear God say to David, we hear him say to Mary, we hear him say to us, get the place ready here. Get this ready for God to enter. All the extra prayers, hopefully, that we've been doing, hopefully all the phone calls we make for those who still can't be visited, or for people maybe we can't visit. And sometimes, and especially these times, and especially this year, we show how we consider and we pray over and we think about how much love this act of God shows for us. I'm going to be with you. Just as he said to David, I've been with you the whole time. You may not have recognized me, but I was there. I'm going to be with you at Christmas, and I'm going to be there for the rest of your life. Wow. That's reason for celebration. You are somehow, just as you did with Mary, you are somehow including us in your plans. Wow. Creator of the universe. You know who we are. Real reason for rejoicing, and we know who you are. That should lift us out of all the junk that's surrounding us right now. Want to allow that joy, that fulfillment, that love to flow through you? You want to get fulfillment through service? I'll tell you one way we can be of service. Each one of us. Be the light. Be the light. Be the joy. You know, the cavalry's coming. Jesus is on his way. In fact, he's already here letting us know he's on his way. Be that point of light to a whole world, not just Long Island or New York. The whole world is going through some kind of depression right now that is showing itself in frustration, in anger. We don't have to be part of that. And the people who are getting sucked into it don't have to be part of it. Show them. Show them. God, who created all there is, knows who we are. That God who created all there is with a plan is including us in his plan. I don't get it all the time. I don't understand what the plan is, but I know that you came, and you came to be with us so that we can be part of your plan. You came to show us this is how it works. I don't want you thinking that there's just a voice out of the sky. It's me. It's me. Wow. That's Jesus talking to us. So, please, our goal right now, we want some fulfillment, we want some joy. We push out that disappointment. We push out the frustration. We push it out by being a light to others. No, they can't always see me smile. I'll smile underneath the mask all I want. But you can hear it in somebody's voice. Be that person. Because people are desperate for it right now. Desperate. Everybody's walking around angry and upset and indignant. I can't this and you can't tell me that. Please. It's spreading like wildfire. And it's not going to stop until it gets stopped. And that's our job. To stop it. To stop it. Because he came for us. To stop that nonsense. Like everybody else is in charge and I'm not. Well, I'm going to make sure I'm in charge. He's in charge. My plans, 99% of the time in my life, my plans didn't work anyway. Let me fall into line with your plan, whether I understand it or not. And when I do that, then I'll be fulfilled. Then I will have joy. Then the darkness won't overtake me. We're called to be that light. This Christmas, more than ever, please, 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 be that light for somebody else. They need it.